I'm going to try and keep this clean. I know there may be an adult in the audience. Let's play a little Did You Know? Where's Jan? There she is. Did you know that Jan was on the homecoming court at U of I? I don't know what year that was, but she was, and coincidentally, I dated a girl who was on the homecoming court at U of I. But for me, it didn't last long because, quite frankly, she was no Jan. You know, my wife and I, she's not here today, but I'll still do a joke. So we just celebrated our 10th anniversary.
Wow.
And I just wanted to say that these have been the happiest 10 years of her life.
Oh, man.
I think she's not here.
Yeah, I think she'd be protesting if she were.
You know, we were over at the Wrights the other day.
Uh-oh.
Right, they're over here. And Sylvia did not like my behavior. And she sent me to the principal's office.
She's been
She has
there.
that luxury.
She's been there.
Let's see who's next.
Something else.
My dad has always been a good role model to us.
Bring your plate.
All and we were sitting there thinking, well, you know what? He's a great role model except for marriage. Not taking any advice there. You know, when Don first was invited over to the Hardison's house, he was a little nervous. He wanted to make a good first impression. So he asked Angie if he could tell one of his blonde jokes. And she said, Don, you know, I'm blonde. So my sisters are blonde. This might not be such a good idea. And he sat there and thought and said, you know what? You're right. I don't want to have to tell it 5 times. It hit everybody. You know, my sister Vicky was just voted the #1 bartender in Kankakee County. For 1 vote. The owner of the bar. 3 shots, anyone. Oh, please. You know, my wife is 100% Italian. She always makes a point of saying, Steve, you're not Italian, you're not understanding. And I always say, well, we're actually a bit Italian. My cousin Kevin owns an Italian pizzeria. Yeah. She looks at me, she says, that's about as funny as a garage full of snow. Oh, Kevin. That's a Kevin joke. Our friend Kevin over here left the garage open one time. Very snowstorm. You know, my brother Don used to work for my Uncle Bill on the farm. And one time they were baling hay, and off in the distance they saw 2 goats with their heads stuck in the fence.
Oh, no.
And so Bill got off the tractor and said, I'll handle this. And he reached his hand out and gave one of those goats a big swat in the behind, and it shot right through the fence. And so he's, Bill always being the teacher, said, Don, hey, you want to try this? Don said, sure, I'll try this. So Don walks over, leans over, and puts his head through the fence. True. Yeah. I asked the kids, Donnie, Alex, Austin, and Jessica, what's it like having a general as a parent? And they sat there and thought about it, and they said, you know what, she's not so bad. My brother Jim Went to DC recently. And coincidentally, there was some vandalism at the Lincoln Memorial.
Same night.
Yeah. Somebody threw green paint on Abe Lincoln. And, you know, my brother has a history of going to places and checking his feet. And this time he walked out to the Lincoln Memorial, checked his feet, and yeah, he stepped in it. For the first time. Oh, jeez. You know, Becky, she told me a general joke earlier today and asked me if I'd repeat it. It was something like this. How many generals does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just one. They called her electrician. You know, we had, in the Bacon family, we had 4 high school graduates this year. Some of them are here right now. Brianna's here. Austin's here. Luke and Joel could not be here. But, you know, I once graduated high school. And I learned that there's 3 types of high school graduates. There's ones that can count and ones that can't. Since my wife's not here, I can bring her back in. My wife has a consistent way of telling me I'm short. And, you know, a lot of us Bacons are short. But I always tell her we're dynamic. We're not only short, but we're small. But you know, I always also point to Bonnie, who married Rob and changed everything for us. Also, I don't know if you heard, but did everybody get the invite to the basketball game tomorrow? Rob, did you get the invite?
Yeah.
Brian? That's good. We didn't want you guys to show up. All right, so let's bring Don up here. And do a little more personal roast.
Yeah.
Very good.
Remember, I get the last
Very
word.
good hour. All right, well let's, what we're going to do is sing happy birthday and light the candles first here. And then they can cut the cake for us and we'll be all ready to go with that.
Can you bring me over there?
You can go up close if you want.
All right.
Christine's a good dancer. Let's see it.
Kids want to see. All right, let's. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Don. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, this is to be taught.
Make a wish. Okay, you can take the cake.
Little icing. They all want it.
All right, have a seat. Well, I put together a slideshow, and we're gonna roast Don here a little bit. Obviously, Don was born 50 years ago tomorrow. Cute picture we saw earlier. Don had a bald spot.
It never went away.
It never went away.
I can't tell you how much I hate that bald spot.
Don was a macho kid. Good looking guy, huh? He still has that move. Now he had a sense of humor at a young age. As you can see. Why does he have a gold chain on? Oh, jeez. These are the photos that didn't make the cut for the other one. There he is. Cool as can be. But if you expand the photo, you see he has a baby bottle in his hand. For those of you who don't know, he drank a bottle till quite an old age. He did. I thought he was a joke. Does this look familiar?
No, not at all.
You see Waldo? Oh, there he is. Look who else is in the photo. Oh! She snuck in there. Oh, here we are. This is a good one. Fairly short.
Hashtag hot shorts.
Now you'd think they'd be soccer players. We expand the photo.
Don't
They actually were in a dance video. I got the legs to move. You see that? That was a difficult one. I always admired motorcycles. We didn't know he wanted to join the Hells Angels.
Ben.
And he finally got that motorcycle. But he has to sleep on it now and then. Get kicked out.
It's like a couch.
Uh-oh.
There are a lot of things we love about Don. Let's go through them.
A few of them.
He's generous. He's cool. He's very cool.
That's a good looking fonz.
He's got an evil side. Those are the stories we want to hear.
That's my teenage photo right here.
He's very caring. If we actually expand this photo,
Oh no.
actually my daughter Rachel loves this photo. What will the future bring? I'm curious myself.
I put it back.
Maybe I can see the professor.
He's got a full set of hair.
Maybe some politics? We'll work that in. Or maybe a motorcycle. He doesn't like the beard, he should travel alone. Maybe just hang out at the beach. Well done. Congratulations.